Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to use these two lancing devices. This first one is called the FastClicks, and then it's going to come with the FastClicks Lancets. The second one is called the SoftClicks, and it will come with the SoftClicks Lancets. Depending on what comes with your glucometer, you may be getting one of these two lancing devices. So I'm going to show you how to use both, and these are for poking your finger so that you can draw blood to check your blood sugars. So I'm going to start with the FastClicks right here. And to do this, first you're going to want to insert the lancet drum into the lancing device. And so this is going to have all of the needles inside of it. So to do so, we're going to uncap this first. And you just pull like that. And then this hole right here, you're going to insert your lancet drum with the white part going in until you hear a click. And now that it's clicked, it's ready, so I can go ahead and cap it again. And when you cap it, you want to line up this white square with the number 3, or the little indent above the 3. That way everything fits together like a puzzle. And when it's clicked, it's back on correctly. And so now the needle is inside and it's ready to use. And there's going to be 6 needles inside of this lancing device. So this number, the 3, is going to determine how deep the needle will poke your finger. You can, if you get too much blood, you can dial it down to 2 or even 1. And then if you don't get enough blood, you can dial it up to 4 or 5. So you can adjust accordingly depending on how much blood you need. And so now you want to go ahead and prepare your finger. And to do so, you want to make sure you wash your hands with soap and water, or you clean with an alcohol swab. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the side of my finger. And it's important to avoid poking the pad of your finger or too close to the nails. So I'm going to be aiming for right here on the side. If you are not sure if you have enough blood, you can massage your finger a little bit to make sure that there will be enough blood. And then you're going to stick the hole right here. This is where the needle will come out from. I'm going to stick it right here to the side of my finger. Then I'm going to press it against my lancing device. And then when I push the top here, the needle is going to come out and poke my finger. So here we go. Okay. And so now we can see that there's a little blood on my finger, and I'm going to squeeze just a little more to get enough blood for my glucose machine. And once you have enough blood, you can go ahead and use this with your glucose machine to check your blood sugars. And after you're done, you can clean it up. Okay, so now I've cleaned up my finger, and we're going to get ready to take this apart. Your lancing device, the FastClicks, is going to come with 6 needles. So now that I've used one, I can't use it again, and so I need to reset it so I can use the next one. So this white bar right here, I'm going to slide to the right. The number has changed to 5, and then I'm going to slide it back over to the left, so it's ready to use the 5th needle. And I can go ahead, and now it's ready for next time. After you've used up all of them, it will go down to the number 1, at which point you won't be able to move it any further because there's no more needles after you've used it, and so now you have to take it apart. So I'm going to take this apart, uncap it the same way I did before, and then I'm going to pull this drum out, and this red strip right here, it means that I've used all of the needles, and so I'm going to just go ahead and discard it in my sharps container. And then I will recap it again, lining up the square with the 3. And now it's ready for another lancet drum, and that's how you use the FastClicks.
Pause.
So now I'm going to show you how to use the SoftClicks lancet. This one comes with single lancets, so every single time you poke yourself, you're going to want to switch out this lancet. And to start with, we're going to uncap, so I'm going to hold right here and pull. And now this rectangular part here is ready for my lancet. So I'm going to stick it in right there, push all the way in, and now you can uncap the needle. So you're going to twist this circular cap off. And now you can see that the needle is there, and I can cap my lancing device. So to cap it, you want to line up this semicircle with the number 3, or the little notch right under the 3, and it will click once it's in. So the number 3 will tell you how deep the needle is going to poke your finger. If you don't get enough blood with 3, you can dial up to 4 or 5. And if you get too much blood, you can dial down all the way to 1. Most patients are okay with the number 3, and I will be using 3 as well. So now the needle is in, but I need to get my lancing device ready. And so to do so, I'm going to press right here like a pen. And this button has turned yellow. That means it's ready for poking. And so when I want to poke myself, I press this yellow button. And then the needle will poke from the end. And so now I need to get it ready, so I'm going to get ready one more time. And this yellow button again, it means that it's ready for me to use. I'm going to set this aside while I get my finger ready. Just like before, you want to make sure that you clean your finger. Soap or water or an alcohol swab is okay, whatever is easier. And then make sure you're avoiding the bottom of your finger and too close to your nails. So I'm going to aim for right there. And this hole in the center is going to be where the needle comes out from. I'm going to push it against my finger. And then this yellow button, you're pressing this yellow button, not the top. The yellow button you press to poke yourself. So I'm going to press it. And then I've poked myself. I'm going to squeeze so I get enough blood. And now I can use this blood to check my blood sugars. And once I'm done checking, I'll clean myself up again. So now I've cleaned my finger, and I'm going to be ready to take this needle and dispose it. So like before, you want to uncap. And then I have my sharps container right here. Careful not to poke yourself. You want to position this right above your sharps container. And then I'm going to pull down on this part. And it will shoot your needle into the sharps container. And now I'm going to recap, again lining up the semicircle with a 3. And now my lancet is ready to use for next time. And that is how you use the Soft Clicks lancing device. Thank you very much for your time.